12 interesting facts about Pink Floyd. 1. The Dark Side of the Moon is the fourth best-selling album of all time. Not only it's the band's best-selling album, but The Dark Side of the Moon is also the fourth best-selling album of all time. As of November 2018, The Dark Side of the Moon has sold 45 million copies worldwide. However, these are claimed sales. According to some sources, the certified number is slightly lower. 2. David Gilmour's houseboat. In 1986, David bought a houseboat called Astoria that was already a century old. He then turned the houseboat into a recording studio. In fact, Pink Floyd's post-Waters era albums were recorded there. Such as, The Division Bell, A Momentary Lapse of Reason, The Endless River. 3. The Dark Side of the Moon and The Wizard of Oz similarity. When the two are played simultaneously, they are perfectly matched. However, the band has denied any kind of intentional synchronization in the past. Nevertheless, there are still some fans out there who believe that it was intentional. 4. Roger Waters fired Richard Wright. During the making of The Wall, Wright had some personal issues and distanced himself from his bandmates. They couldn't even reach him, and this caused problems and frustration in the band. Because of that, Roger eventually made a move and fired Richard. But after a while they made peace and Richard came back to finish the album. This was also the last album made by the same and most accomplished lineup of Pink Floyd. 5. Pink Floyd has sold over 250 million records worldwide. One of the most astonishing Pink Floyd facts is that they have sold over 250 million records worldwide. Only Led Zeppelin, Elton John, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, and the Beatles are ahead of them. What an achievement. 6. The Wish You Were Here album cover isn't edited. This is the part where Pink Floyd facts get pretty wild. The album's cover image, which portrays two businessmen shaking hands while one of them is on fire, is real. Ronnie Rondell, the man on fire, wore a fire retardant suit and actually got lit on fire. Those aren't some cheap Photoshop effects. 7. Bob Close, Pink Floyd's forgotten lead guitarist. Bob Close was part of the original lineup of Sigma 6 in 1963. He remained the lead guitarist of the band until the birth of Pink Floyd. Apparently, he wanted to focus more on his studies and quite frankly didn't like the new type of music Pink Floyd was making under Syd Barrett. He was more interested in jazz and blues. Despite his early musical career, Bob went on to become a successful photographer and printmaker. 8. The first rock band to use live surround sound. Yes, you heard that right. Pink Floyd was the first one to use live surround sound. They used the Azimuth Co-Coordinator quadraphonic sound system. Probably one of the main reasons for their unique sound. 9. Their first single Arnold Lane is based on a real person. The odd fellow who steals women's clothing is actually a real person. Here's what Roger Waters has to say on this eccentric fella. Both my mother and Sid's mother had students as lodgers because there was a girls' college up the road, so there were constantly great lines of bras and knickers on our washing lines, and Arnold, or whoever he was, had bits off our washing lines. By the way, this single landed them a deal with EMI Records. 10. The origin of the name Pink Floyd. Influenced by two American blues musicians Pink Anderson and Floyd Council, Syd Barrett named the band in their honor. The name of the band is a combination of their first names. Luckily he chose their first names instead of their last names. Imagine a band called Anderson Council, that wouldn't have been even nearly as cool as Pink Floyd. 11. Kids sued Pink Floyd. Do you remember the kids who sang the chorus in Another Brick in the Wall Part 2? Of course, you do. Well, while filming the music video someone forgot to pay them. So, 25 years after the song was released, the kids, now adults, decided to sue Pink Floyd. However, the band won the lawsuit and the kids did not receive a dime, once again. 12. Pink Floyd rejected Stanley Kubrick. In 1970, Stanley Kubrick approached Pink Floyd and asked them for permission to use part of Atom Heart Mother album's title track for his famous film A Clockwork Orange. However, the band denied him permission. The reason? Stanley was going to cut parts of the track while Pink Floyd wanted everything to be included. Otherwise the song would lose its artistic integrity. Another reason was the fact that Kubrick didn't know exactly what pieces of music he wanted to use or what to do with them. Dear viewers, do not forget to subscribe, like and comment for the development of our channel. Stay with love.